Pozdrav ljudi, dobrodošli u još jedan serijal. Naime, ovako je krenula priča s ovom igricom. Ne sam bio čačkao po PlayStation Store-u i vidio da je ono džabe, a rekao skinit ću je. I skinem ja nju i pređem kad ono samo chapter 1 imaš besplatan. I zaintrigiralo me i rekao ajde da krenem. Naručio sam CD, stiće mi u biti stigo, trebao je stići danas, ali poštar jebeni me sjebo. Tako da ćemo instalirati sutra ostala 4 chaptera, a danas ćemo preći ovaj prvi chapter. Pa da vidimo šta će reći. Ima ovaj Shadows Edition, to će biti kad instaliram ovo tu. To jest kad instaliram sutra cijelu igricu. Kao što vidite, imamo ovako ove 4, da, 4 ostale. To ćemo dobiti sutra, a sad ćemo krenuti ovu prvu epizodu. I jako zanimljivo.
They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable, until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows, and everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Riddler. S njim počinje cijela priča. Barem u ovom universu, to je svemiru. Svi ih podijelili u pičku mater, ima ih milion. Više ne znaš koji je pravi.
Import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Maury as a legitimate businessman. A philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps. But some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat...
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Dobro.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Maury counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Dobro, moram sve stisnuti. Evo mobitel, tu je mobitel.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Maury's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
Možeš misliti.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
Sorry to be blunt, but you're not my type.
Excuse me?
No, really, I've got pretty specific tastes.
Get over yourself, Bruce. I was just trying to be friendly.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Sa pojačanjem.
Are you always this rude?
Daj makni se, glupačo.
Bruce.
Please get away from me. Now.
What?
Just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy. You're not all that, you know.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Mrtav je sigurno.
Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Ajmo, 5 minuta. Akcija. Lagano. Dobro, Bog te, koliko će dugo trajati ovo.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Treba uvijek ima joystick u rukama, ja nikad ne znam šta će biti, jebate. Nije se ni uznojio. Ajde, presvuci se, jebate.
Commissioner Gordon on the line, scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Ajmo, gear up.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Jebote, za ovako ne previše, kako da se izrazim, ne previše zahtjevnu igricu, loading screenovi su stvarno dugački.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very
Riddler.
nature.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Ti se ne brini, gdje se imamo šta?
Distraction. Rattling around like a
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
It never gives you a moment's peace. Believe me.
Samo.
Same woman from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the charm.
Batman will save her, along with everyone else.
Blood money.
Nadam se.
Don't think you can just stall.
Ajde, evo te.
Audio playback fully
You
functional.
won't like that.
Time for a distraction.
What the fuck? Bravo. Tišina.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
Okay,
How should I
okay.
deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears.
Gear up. Make a frontal assault. Try and draw their fire away from me.
You got it.
You're completely insane.
Ne, nemoj da mu prst odreže.
I don't believe that's it.
Stvarno mu je odreže prst, nisam mogao nikako spriječiti.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Dobro. Tirov.
Batman!
Bogovski sam to
You're ahead
odradio.
of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Dobro. Hoćemo uspjeti sada, hoćemo. Ajde, spali ga gore. Bravo. I good night. Uspjeli smo. Mislim da mi ovo nije bilo uspjelo prvi puta kad sam igrao.
Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
O, jesi siguran? Bravo. Još jedan put sam uspio. Šta je pičko? Bravo ja. I još jedan put bravo ja. I... knockout. Taj him down. Jer jesam uspio sam bravo.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman. Something longer. More of a match of wits. while my men mop up what passes for law enforcement in this town. It would have been a little hard to deal with you both at the same time. But no cause to hold back now. You surprised me a little with how quickly you arrived. But just a little.
Šta je ovo bilo? Nema me jeba da sam umro.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Dobro, izgubio drugi prst,
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective.
Gordon,
yet here you are.
Trebao sam aktivirat. Nisam bio skužio uopće. Dobro je.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Sam opet umro. Pa stisnuo sam tipku. Aj, jebem ti sunce igricu. Prestat ćemo umirati.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town.
Dobro, sad ćemo valjda uspjeti.
Everyone's very impressed with you.
Dobro, izgubio sam drugi prst, bla bla bla.
Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair.
Mrš.
Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine. Either you're thinking or your brain has stopped working entirely. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Now.
Bravo.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Evo.
Clever. But not smart enough.
Ajde.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Nokautira ga, bravo. Ovo boli, a? U glavu ga nabio, bravo. Što već po jebote.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Koji kurac? Ajde, spasit ćemo te sada, nadam se.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Evo ga. Nema na čemu i drugi puta. Jebote, ne smiješ pogledat nigdje lijevo desno, liko ne znam šta će se desiti. A, oslobodio sam mu, pa smrte.
That's cheating!
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
You thought that stunt with Maury would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing I've seen so far suggests you will.
U glavu. Obrani se, bravo. U glavu. Obrani se. Bravo. A, krute jebo. Uf. Ću ga sad zarobiti. Neće. A mora pobjeći od svakako, da.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Uh-oh. Jesmo uspjeli, jesmo. Jesmo, bravo. Uf. Ovo je predobro. Uf. Ko je ovaj?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
Šta hoćeš?
After all, we're here to help.
Sad, je li jesi ili nisi?